Thanks, Lucas. The fire started in the storeroom on the fourth floor around 2 o'clock, but it wasn't discovered until thick smoke started billowing onto the sales floor, and that's when a customer alerted the Kaufman cashier, who immediately dialed 911. If you want to help your custodians who work day in and day out tirelessly, pick up your trash and make their jobs easier. Police say the Occupational Safety and Health Administration is expected to arrive on the scene shortly to investigate working conditions on the roof at the time of the accident. OSHA officials have no comment at this time on whether they suspect any safety violations. For now, the Pine Hollow Road entrance to the building is closed in order to preserve the evidence at the scene. Reporting live from St. Charles, Missouri, I'm Isaac Isringhausen, Lindenwood News. With roughly 2 weeks left to go with the semester, let's see exactly what Lindenwood students have planned for the summer. For some people, March means the start of longer days, shorter nights, and warmer weather. But for sports fans all around the country, it means the start of one of the most exciting tournaments in sports, March Madness. So we went around Lindenwood University and asked students if they prefer college basketball or the NBA.
Personally, I would rather watch college basketball compared to professional basketball because I believe that the players play harder and they play with a lot more passion than professionals do, who make millions of dollars to play when college athletes don't make that much money and they have something to prove.
You know, I feel like I would have said NBA, but after working Arch Madness and watching the games and hearing all the fans just going wild and crazy for their teams, I think I'm going to have to say college basketball.
In my opinion, I would have to say college basketball because, you know, in college, you're trying to get somewhere. In the NBA, people have already made it, and you feel like you got nothing to work towards, you know? So I'd have to go college. Also, I love watching March Madness.
In my opinion, I'd rather watch college basketball because, in my opinion, college basketball is a lot more competitive than the NBA. I don't know, they're just like people like our age, and they kind of like, you can relate to them as well. So it's like you're watching people that are your age, so it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just better to watch because you can realize that these people are like in your shoes and they're doing this at our age and at a competitive level.
College basketball, because NBA players are overpaid, they're crybabies, and college basketball players have a history. There's a culture behind the teams and behind the universities. So college basketball way more. And there's a 64 team tournament that starts in about a week, and it is the best time of the entire year.
For Lindenwood News, I'm Isaac Isringhausen. Most people know Red Bull is one of the most popular energy drink companies in the world. What you might not know is they provide awesome job opportunities for college kids around the country. Most people know Red Bull is one of the most popular energy drinks out there, but what they might not know is that they offer jobs to students all the time.
Yeah, so I got started, I was a freshman at Lindenwood. I was in my first semester, and I was looking for a job. And this is actually kind of funny. I was sitting in a house party, and somebody came up to me, and they were like, "Hey, would you be interested in working for Red Bull?" And I was like, "What?" And this is a true story. And yeah, they showed me the link, and I pretty much got started from there. So I ended up interviewing and got the job, and yeah.
Not only do they give these students good jobs, but they also give them incredible opportunities.
I go around to different events that the university holds, and I try to sample the students who might be interested in a can of Red Bull. It could be like going to study lounges at the library, the LARC, study lounges in the pavilion, things like that. Or I could go to like, there was this past solar eclipse event that I was able to sample at, or I could go to like Pi-Fi that I was able to sample at too. Just any events around school that students are involved in that I could go around and sample cans of Red Bull too.
I would say the favorite part is like the connections that you make and the trips that you get to go on. So first of all, the connections is like, I've talked to and met so many people within the position. A lot of like event vehicle people, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. People that just like drive a big truck and like DJ for a living within Red Bull, which is insane. I've also talked and met people like big up in the company. I met Daniel Ricciardo, who is an F1 driver, which is like nuts. Went to Nashville, the draft in Kansas City, just kind of like what we get to do and kind of how we get to market the brand. So.
For Lindenwood News, I'm Isaac Isringhausen. Police are investigating a fatal car crash that happened in Florissant, Missouri.
The crash happened on Saturday evening at the intersection of Newcastle Drive and New Halls Ferry Road in North St. Louis County. This all started when a car driven by 55-year-old Virgil Shivers went into oncoming traffic and hit Gary Bozeman's car head-on. The 71-year-old Bozeman died. He was not wearing his seatbelt. Shivers was taken to a local hospital. Police did not say what led to or caused the crash. Police are still actively investigating this crash. A teen crashes a stolen car on the north side of Indianapolis Sunday morning. Indianapolis police arrested the 14-year-old after they stole a 2016 Hyundai Elantra and crashed it near the north side of the city. Police say that the car was stolen from the home in the area. The authorities say that the 14-year-old is facing charges of felony auto theft and a driving without a license. The teen was taken to the hospital to be checked out. Police are still investigating this case. A local St. Charles restaurant is officially closed. Culpeppers, located on the 3000th block of West Clay Street, has closed their doors after 25 years. In a Facebook post, the owners say they are grateful to all their guests who spent time eating at Culpeppers. The owners say that they are beyond thankful for their wonderful staff. Culpeppers had other locations in the Central West End, Creve Coeur, and O'Fallon, Missouri. The Central West End location closed in 2019, the Creve Coeur location closed in 2013, and the O'Fallon, Missouri location closed in 2015. A man was killed and another is hurt after a barn collapsed on them. The two men were hired to tear down the barn when it collapsed on them Saturday morning in Monroe County, Illinois. The Monroe County Sheriff's Department says that a company was hired to take down the barn to then sell it. The barn collapsed on the two workers, then it caught on fire. A worker called 911. Authorities say one of the workers was pronounced dead at the scene. They say that the other man was taken to a hospital in St. Louis and he is expected to be okay. Rockwood is launching a new bus tracking app for parents. Rockwood is launching the app on 14 buses in the Fenton area. Select families have already been testing out the app for free. After the district receives feedback from parents, they will make Here Comes the Bus available for all parents district-wide by the end of this school year. The district transportation director says it's a win-win situation as it provides another layer of convenience, communication, and safety. Princess Kate Middleton is battling cancer. The princess broke her silence in a video addressed to the public on the BBC last Friday. Princess Kate says she had been diagnosed with cancer and had been undergoing treatment up until Friday. Rumors were swirling as to where the royal was, and many people came up with conspiracy theories. Many people who had poked fun with the conspiracies expressed their guilt, and some offered their apologies.